Hey, what's going on, guys? MarioMan252 here, and welcome back to Paper Mario Sticker Star. This is episode 3. If you missed either of the previous episodes, I will leave links to both in the description. I'm not exactly where I left off. I went back to Decalburg, and I wanted to start this episode off by selling a couple of stickers, just because I wanted to show you guys something about the sticker shop that you guys weren't really able to see before, but now that we're back in Decalburg, I can show you guys that. Basically, as you collect more stickers will appear for purchase in the sticker shop. For example, like the E-Hammer and the Slap Hammer that you can kind of see underneath the text there. They weren't available for purchase before, but now that I've collected them and I've beaten the first level, they are now available for purchase. Also, we can sell this Flashy Jump, because I'm not really going to be using it, and it's a pretty valuable sticker, so you know what? I'm glad we decided to get that. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to start this episode in Decalburg for another reason as well. I mentioned in the first episode that once we beat the first level, we get paperization and we're able to do something with this fountain. So if we paperize, I'll show you exactly what we can do. So you see the fountain kind of peels up here from the rest of the town. And if we pull it up, we see that green toad that we saw, who was kind of in charge of the process of fixing the town. So here, he thanks us for saving him, and we can see that he opens up that house. If we tried to go into that house previously, it would have been locked. I didn't actually try to on camera, but it would have been locked. So we can now replace the fountain, and everything's all good there. So before I move on to 1-2, which is the level we're going to be playing in this episode, first off, I want to give a big shout out to DuskyShip260, who commented on my last video and suggested that I play Super Mario Odyssey on the Nintendo Switch. And it's funny that he said that, because I was actually considering doing that. If you guys would like to see that, make sure to let me know, because that's something I can definitely do in a similar style as I'm doing this Let's Play. So, yeah, if that's something you guys want to see, definitely let me know, because that's something I can totally do for you guys, and I think that'd be pretty cool. So I'm just going to grab a couple of stickers here, because we were running a bit low on some of the more important ones. So I'll grab some of those, and then we'll head on out to 1-2. So, yeah, we can just prepare ourselves a little bit here and then move on. And also, before we do too much else, I want to thank you guys for the support on this series so far. The first 2 episodes have done super well on my channel, despite the whole situation with YouTube taking some of the views away. The videos have still done really well, and I'm really thankful, so thank you guys again for the support. If you guys want to keep seeing this Let's Play, please continue to show the support, hit the like button. And in terms of views, make sure you watch a decent chunk of the video, because if you don't watch enough of the video, YouTube will actually take that view away, which I learned the hard way. Anyway, here, there's a couple of stickers that weren't here before. There's this shiny iron jump, which I don't think you guys have seen the iron jump just yet. But that allows us to jump on spiked enemies without taking damage. And we also get that shiny leaf, which literally has 0 purpose except for selling. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you the details here. If I can zoom in a little bit. Here. Unknown use. If you take it to the shop, maybe something fairly good will happen. Let me see if I can maybe make that a bit clearer. There we go. Its only purpose is to be sold. If you try to use it in battle, it will not help you in the slightest. I noticed that during my last playthrough, and I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, a sticker that literally only has 1 use, and it's to be sold. However, I'm not going to be selling it. Let me readjust my focus here. I'm not going to be selling it, because if we go into the house that was just opened up by this green toad, he's going to talk to us for a little bit. And once he's done talking, he's going to show us something very special. So if we go down these stairs, see this big old door here. And this isn't required to beat the game, but it is something that I'm going to try and accomplish myself, because I'm trying to 100% the game in this playthrough. So yeah, this Toad had this enormous room underneath his house, which he calls the Sticker Museum. And basically how this place works, whenever we collect a new sticker type, we can put it into this museum, which I'll show you guys in just a minute. We're going to put a couple stickers in here while we're here. So, basically, stickers are separated into two different main categories. Battle stickers, which are kind of the small stickers that you can see in my album right now, and also thing stickers, which I briefly mentioned during the last episode. If you find a thing, you can turn it into a sticker, and then you can either use that sticker in battle, you can use it to complete a task in the world, some stickers have specific purposes, or you can put it in here, which I'm not able to show you quite yet, but I will definitely be showing you guys later on. So, anyway, let me show you what I was talking about here. If we go into this first room here, it may be a little bit difficult to see, but you can see kind of, faded, pictures of certain stickers that we have in our inventory right now. So if I paperize, blue boxes will pop up, which signifies, that I can, put something there. And if I match the sticker up with the sticker, that is, you know, showing, I'll show you guys that in just a minute, after I place these two. There we go. They'll be pasted on, and we'll get these little kind of, descriptive, metal plates underneath them. So basically, whenever you put a sticker in here, it'll be pasted onto the wall. You can't do anything with it anymore after you put it in here, but it'll give you like a little description of it. And there are rooms dedicated to specific stickers. For example, this room's dedicated to jumps and iron jumps. And the room right next to it here is dedicated to hop slippers, which have I showed you guys hop slippers yet? I don't think I have. Basically, it allows you to jump 10 times on a single enemy, but it deals weaker damage than like a normal jump sticker would. But it deals like 2 damage per jump, and you can jump 10 times with it, if your timing's good. So anyway, I'm just going to finish putting a couple of stickers in here, and then we can move on and actually get into the level. So this room's all dedicated to hammers. So we've got a couple of different hammers on us right now, so we'll throw those in here. That is not a hammer, I am sorry. So we'll do that real quick, and then we can jump into, I don't know if I'm actually going to buy any stickers. I think I have a decent amount on me. In the level we're going into, we're going to be introduced to some brand new stickers as well. Do we have any other hammers? I think I just sold all the, yeah, I sold the slap hammer and the Eek hammer, which is a little unfortunate, because they don't actually sell for that many coins, so I could have just put them in the museum and gave myself a little bit more progress in here. But you know what? It's fine. We'll do it eventually anyway, at least that's my goal. So here we can put a mushroom, and I really don't use mushrooms a whole lot during my playthroughs. Like, I think I used a mushroom like 2 or 3 times during my last playthrough that I did not too long ago. So, yeah, nothing really preventing me from putting the mushroom in here, because I don't really have a use for it right now, because I'm pretty good at the whole battle thing. I've played this game enough times. So that is all for now. So now if we go talk to Mr. Green Toad, he'll give us our completion rate. So we've stuck 8 out of the 96 possible battle stickers, which means we obviously have a long way to go. But we'll collect more battle stickers as we go on in the game, so that's nothing to be worried about. Quickly, I'm going to sort through my album, and then I'm going to save, and then we can head on out. So we've got a decent amount of jumps, a decent amount of hammers, and 1 mushroom. So yeah, we should be good to go for the next level, which is going to introduce a very important sticker. Sorry if my camera just shook there. But yeah, it's going to introduce a really important sticker that will help us later on. I guess it's not that important, but it's useful. I'll say that. Anyway, here we go. 1-2 Bouquet Gardens. There's also a couple of things in this level, so I'll be sure to point those out and pick those up along the way. And I'm going to do what I did in 1-1 and try to take on as many enemies as I can to get some extra coins at the end of the level. Alright, so we got a perfect there. We didn't get an excellent, but did alright. So let's grab that, move on in here, and take this guy out. What's up, buddy? How you doing? How you doing, bud? Alright, so this guy does not have a whole lot of health. And there he goes. So Koopa Troopas have a little bit more health than Goombas and Cone Goombas, and we'll be introduced to a new type of Goomba later on in this level as well. So, let's see, what's in here? E-camera, alright. Even if we don't use it, it's something for the museum. So there's a secret block there that you can go grab this hop slipper. And over here, there's a secret, well, it's not a secret block, but there's a block in here, and ooh, a fire flower. So this is that sticker that I was talking about that is very useful later on. So there's two paths out of this room. There's one on the top and there's one on the bottom. I'm going to be starting, just 1 second, I want to try and time that right. I'll be starting with the path on the bottom because that leads to a thing that we'll need later on in this world. So we'll take out these Goombas real quick. Okay, wasn't able to get a hit on that dude. Give me an excellent. There we go. Okay, first excellent of the day. Good stuff, good stuff. This might be a slightly longer episode, by the way. I hope you guys are okay with that, because I showed you guys the museum and everything, and this level is it's a bit longer. So, and there's a whole bunch of stuff to do. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I may trim it a little bit, I'm not sure. And you can see that Goomba transforming into a Cone Goomba, so it's one of those dudes. Hopefully I can get an excellent here. I can, so I can take that Cone Goomba out in the first turn as well. There we go. Alright, good stuff. So there's a couple scattered enemies here that I'll be taking out for, you know, why I mentioned before, some extra coins. And hopefully we can... Ooh, okay, we're on a roll with the excellence now. Okay, now if you saw there, it didn't deal 8 damage to that Goomba, it only dealt 6. And that's because that Goomba was placed a little bit further behind that Koopa in the battle scene. That does happen sometimes, and it's a bit annoying. See, that guy's a bit closer than the last guy was. I don't have great stickers to deal with this. Let's see what I can do. Ah, okay, yep. The timing for the excellent, you have to, like, hit it at the last minute before you're going to, have that happen. So we can't even... There we go, excellent. How much damage is that going to deal? 4. It didn't even take out either of them. That's unfortunate. Whatever. One more should do the job. I don't really have to time this one very well. Okay. So that was not ideal, but we got it done. These guys will drop a few coins as well, but nothing compared to what we're going to get at the end of the level for defeating them all. And there's some Bowser tape there. We'll get to that in just a second. Let me just hit this block, give myself an extra hop slipper. And now we'll peel this tape, which magically gives us a big old staircase. Wow. Alright. So yeah, any stickers I see along the way I'm probably going to grab. Just because they'll either be useful, or I could sell them, or put them in the museum. Specifically with the museum. Okay. So here, I want to use that fire flower, but I want to save it, and you guys will see why later on. I'm just going to take this guy out with a worn out jump, because he's low on health as it is. So these Goombas, they're not going to do a whole lot of damage. Blocking is another important thing in this game, because if you know how to block, you'll take like half the damage. Basically, you want to press A before the enemy's gonna like make contact with you, and that'll help you block. But if you press it too early, it's not gonna work, and you're gonna get hit. So A little bit tricky, but again, I've been playing this game for quite some time, so I've gotten pretty good at it. Alright, one more Koopa over here. There's actually a lot of enemies in this room. So, do we have the... I'm not gonna use the, not gonna use the hammer just because I know from that last one where we tried to use the hammer that it's not gonna work. It's not gonna take them both out. Take this guy out with a jump, and then we can move on to the main reason that I went this way first, which was, and you have to see that in just a second. Alrighty, another battle down. Ooh, a shell! You don't normally see that in this level. You normally see them in 1-3. I didn't even know you could get one in this level. That is a very good sticker to have at this point in the game. And here you'll see, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit for you guys. There's a fan. And we can pick it up as a thing, and that'll come in and be useful later on in the world. Now, Kirsty's going to talk about how it's another one of those things she's not used to, and whatever. So, the enemies don't respawn in this room, so we can just kind of scoot back down here and head on to the top path, which is actually how you finish the level. So, if you didn't take the fan, there would be wind blowing throughout this part, there'd be some Goombas flying in the air, and if you ran into them, you'd have to fight them. This is a very important part right here. This toad has a garden, but it got kind of ruined and blown away by the wind that the fan caused, and we will get back to him later on in the level. We don't have the stickers necessary to help him out right now. But we will be getting a lot of flower stickers and a certain specific item that I mentioned before in the last episode. Yeah, the last episode. That will be very useful later on, and will also just kind of help us out in general. Alright. So there's a shiny... There's actually some decent stickers in this part of the level, especially for the early game. There's a Goomba in here who tries to jump out and scare us, but I am not fooled. Alright, he's going to become a cone boy, which is not particularly fun, but you know what? We're going to have to deal with it. Take this dude out real quick. Sorry, if you guys don't want to see these fight scenes and these fight scenes get a little boring, let me know and I'll be sure to cut them out in the future. But for now, I'm probably going to keep them in just because I want you guys to kind of see, first off, the strategies I use, and kind of the, oh, I couldn't even have taken him out in one shot if I tried. Okay. Well, I could have used the slap hammer, I guess, but I want to save that for the museum. Okay. Now, here, let me try and zoom in. If you look in the back of those bushes there, you'll see, like, an ear pointed out. And, this is the first of 5 instances in the game that, a toad is being kind of harassed by some enemies, and you gotta swoop in and save him. So they're talking about him hiding something, and then they see us, and they offer us 2 options. We can either pay them 20 coins, or stomp them and save the toad. I'm gonna stomp them, because these guys are not as tough as they say they are. They can be taken out with a single jump, and it's not worth paying them, trust me. So this is that new type of Goomba I talked about. 2 Goombas form together and become what is called a 2-fold Goomba. Pretty self-explanatory there. But as I said, they can be taken out with a single jump. And we'll get a decent amount of coins there for it as well. So they just got crushed. And now Toad will reward us for saving him with that mysterious thing in the bushes there. It's a cat. Alright, so he's gonna just kind of talk to us about it. We'll see this guy multiple times later on in the game since I'm going for the 100% route. And I want to get all the HP up hearts and all of that. So, that's called the Cat-O' Luck. It's another thing, which Doesn't have a specific use later on in the game, but I'll probably end up using it when we come to the boss of World 1, because it does a lot of damage, and can be quite useful. So, I guess I'm just going to use my hammers. I mean, I've already put a worn out hammer in the museum, so it's not like I need to save them for any reason. I was only saving them because they deal okay damage to enemies that have already taken damage, and like we could take them out with them without having to use like normal jumps and normal hammers that'll be useful against enemies with full health. So, I have no reason to like hold on to them. I'm using them why I kept them, just to handle enemies quickly. Okay, so, see if we can take these guys out here. Excellent. I forgot it only does 4. I don't like that. That's not good. I guess we'll use this worn out jump. Yeah. Alright, he's down. Another feature I forgot to mention, and I guess I shouldn't talk about it yet because it's a bit of a spoiler. We'll see it later on in this level. Is a certain battle ability that we'll get. I'm not gonna talk about it too much yet. Okay, please, shiny fire flower, give me what I think you're gonna give me, and don't turn into something bad. Yes, a flashy fire flower. Okay, that's really, really, really good. Especially because of something that you guys are going to see later on in this episode. Can we turn this one into like a shiny fire flower, maybe? Ooh, that'd be nice. Bonk. Yes. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. 2 for 2 on the paperization blocks. Alright, so inside this little compartment, there's a couple of decent stickers and some coins as well. And then, we'll get that battle ability I was just talking about. So there's a slap hammer, there's some coins, and there's a shiny hop slipper, which we can definitely throw into the museum. But if we try to move ahead in this room, we'll get stopped by, this Goomba guy up here, and he'll start saying, "Oh, you're treating Goombas like trash, and we're gonna show you how awesome they are." And, these guys, turn into a wheel, and, it's just 5 Goombas, spoiler alert. Anyway. So, Kirsty offers us the chance to use more than one sticker at a time, and we're introduced to the Battle Spinner, which will be very useful later on, and also is required to get 100% in the game, because we have to hit the jackpot on this Battle Spinner. I think it's 50 times. Just stop these spinning wheels with A and try to match pictures. Okay. So there is actually a method that I use, and it doesn't work every time, but the POW block is probably the most noticeable one. So once you see the POW block, just press A. Okay. Ooh, we got 2. We actually got all 3! And because we got all 3, lightning strikes because we matched the 3 lightning bolts. All of the different items that you saw there in the thing, the mushroom, the flower, there's a poison mushroom in there, there's all sorts of stuff. They all do different things to you or enemies if you match them. Mushrooms will heal you if you get all 3. Coins will give you a coin bonus if you get all 3. Poison mushrooms will poison you, which I know doesn't sound good, but you can then attack enemies while you're poisoned and poison them as well. And fire flower will do basic fire flower attack. Lightning will strike lightning, as you just saw, so on and so forth. So it can be very useful, and I'm actually very lucky that I got that there. Kirsty will automatically give you a 3 match of coins if you don't get a 3 match yourself. So, but now we get to use 3 stickers because we matched all 3. So, how should I attack this? I kind of want maximum coins here. And I think maximum coins would be taking them all out in one turn. But at the same time... I'm gonna use this shell. And I'll show you why, because this is what a shell does. Since I timed that right, it does 13 damage to each enemy unless they have something increasing their defense. And look at all the coins we got for that. So yeah, we just took care of those Goombas with one sticker, even though we did do the match 3. And that will be very useful later on, trust me. Alright, so there's a quick little heart. There's a couple of flower stickers up here. There's an ice flower and another fire flower. And now I think, do we have the stickers that we need? I think we do have the stickers that we need. I'm going to move on to this. This is the final room of the level, by the way. Right here. This Goomba's going to chase me. I didn't get the hammer off in time. Okay. Alright. I have an iron jump, so I guess I'll use that. So you guys will see now that the iron jump lets me jump on that cone Goomba despite him having a pointed top, which I know you guys haven't really seen yet because I haven't tried to jump on something with a pointed top because I know better. But yeah, iron jumps do allow you to jump on enemies. If you use like a normal jump on it, it would deal damage to you, which is not ideal. And there's 3 slap hammers in here, so we can either sell those or put them in the museum. Hi, Mr. Koopa. Get slapped. And that Goomba in the background is actually going to turn into another twofold Goomba. Very not scary. Anyway, I'm not going to use the battle spinner for this. Okay, I timed that block very badly. I never know when to do it for this specific enemy. But I'm not using the battle spinner because it actually costs coins to use. And I don't want to really spend any coins right now. I just want to take out all the enemies, grab the stickers that you guys will see here at the end of the level. Is the Goomba going to jump down? Yes, okay. Oh, got him. Alright, I dodged him. Okay, this is another twofold Goomba. I'm actually going to use a slap hammer here because I don't want to use another jump. I want to save as many jumps as I can. Got a great 13. Alright, not bad, not bad. Alright, we actually got a perfect bonus there. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so now that we've dealt with him, we can grab this shiny fire flower, which I wanted to get for a reason that I will now show you guys. I've been hyping it up for the entire episode. I will now show you guys why I was doing all of the paperization and grabbing specific stickers and talking about specific things. You have to backtrack quite a bit, but it will be worth it. I swear it. So anyway, we backtrack all the way to the toad whose garden got destroyed, and we paperize. You see 3 boxes. Now I'm going to put my best flower stickers in those boxes, and you'll see why in just a second. It's very, very useful to do this. I would recommend doing this if you play the game yourself. Definitely go for this for 2 reasons, and you'll see both of those in just a second. So we put all 3 of them down. And now, all of a sudden, flowers will start springing out. And we also get duplicates of every sticker we put down. So now the toad is super happy. And he will give us the first HP up heart of the game. Now this will increase our max health by 5, heal us immediately, and you guys won't be able to see it right away, but it will also increase our hammer and jump outside of battle attack power, which I talked about a little bit in the last episode. And we got duplicates of all the stickers we put down. We got 1 back plus another one of each sticker. So, very useful for getting high level stickers, also for getting coins if you want to go down that route. And now we can finish up this level because all the enemies have been defeated. We'll get a huge coin bonus at the end. And I've showed you guys how to get that HP up heart now. And I definitely recommend it, once again. So definitely do that. Oh, sorry, I lied. There's one more Goomba up here. And looks like he has a cone friend. So how are we gonna do this? Let's do a jump, just because I want a couple of extra coins here. Yay! Also, if you look at our coin total, it's up past 450. Nope, don't want to do that. And, whoops. Okay, mistimed that, my bad. We wouldn't have gotten a perfect bonus anyway, but here we go. Great. Smack him around a little bit. And there we go. So, now, we can hop up here, collect the comet piece, if I can hit it correctly. And there we go! 1-2 done! And we'll get a whole bunch of coins. And that'll unlock 1-3, which I will be playing in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a bit of a long video. As you can see, we're actually almost 600 coins now. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you like the video. And if you have any suggestions for other games I should play. Make sure to hit the bell as well if you do subscribe to be notified when I upload a new video. And with that, I will see you guys next time.